Because of my last Drag Race video, which was picking winners between double Shantaes, I've had a few people ask me who I thought should have gone home on the double eliminations, the double sashayaways. And it's very interesting analyzing these lip syncs because, like I said last time, I'm a bitter motherfucker and I love to see two queens get eliminated at the same time. I don't know why I love it. I feel it fuels me. It like gives me life. I feed off their anguish. But it is interesting trying to pick someone, and it's so hard because in that first lip sync to Oops I Did It Again by Britney Spears, Honey Mahogany and Vivienne Pinay did awful, but they kind of did awful in different ways. Like Vivienne was kind of emotionless, but she moved, while Honey had emotion, not good emotion, but emotions of any sort, but her movements are kind of stilted, I think mainly because her outfit, but still it was a problem. So it's funny trying to pick between the two. Now for me, the highlight of this lip sync is when Vivienne Pinay takes off her jacket. I don't know why. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. It's literally I don't want to say it's the only good part of the lip sync because I don't think it's that good, but it's like it did something. It was like, oh, she did something. For me, that's enough for her to win because Honey didn't do anything. Honey just kind of sat there and moved her lips. At least Vivienne did something, and Vivienne looked far better than Honey did, even though her outfit was pretty pedestrian. Overall, I just feel like Vivienne won, but that's not to say I don't agree with the double elimination, because the double elimination was everything. She deserved to go home because that was an awful lip sync, but I do think she did better than Honey. Does that make any fucking sense? Now, the other double elimination is Layla and Dax. And they did I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Now, this song I've been waiting for since I started watching the show. And it is everything. The song is everything. It's one of the most performed drag songs ever. It's the gayest disco hit to ever exist in the world. How do you fuck up this song? Well, we saw it. Now, before I say it, unlike Honey Mahogany and Vivienne Pinay, I was rooting for one of the girls. I was a big supporter of Dax from the Meet the Queens. I was like, her episode 1 look wasn't the best, but, I liked it. And I was like, she did terrible on this challenge. Let her, she can have another chance. Layla was in the bottom last week, even though I don't think she should have been. But she was in the bottom, so this is her second time in the bottom. Of course, Dax is going to win. Then we saw what happened. Now, I kind of don't appreciate that they did that at the beginning of the lip sync, where they were like, this is one of the most legendary songs ever. If this is a song to lip sync to, is this song. Because it kind of gave away that it was going to be horrible. It was either going to be horrible or amazing. And I knew for a fact it was not going to be amazing. So, this song, I was waiting for it. And it was so fucking bad. And because I'm partial to Dax, I know some people are going to go, you're biased. You can't have this opinion because it's like, yes, I am biased. I'm just going to say that right now. Dax did better because Dax didn't fucking take off her dress and her shoes and flopped on the floor. It wasn't even whatever you call it. It was not good. What Layla McQueen did in that entire lip sync was not good. And I'm not saying that Dax did amazing or anything. It's like Dax was kind of boring. But you just she kind of stayed at a 0, while Layla McQueen was kind of going to the negative points for everything that she was doing. She took off her shoes, first of all, and Dax took off stuff. But here's the thing with Dax is I'm gonna take off my golden thing. It's these were things that they told her to take off. They're like, this is not good, that part's not good, that part's not good. And you know what? She took it off, and at the end of the lip sync, she looked better than she did at the beginning of the lip sync, which is kind of amazing that you can look better with less on from a lip sync. And it has one of my favorite elements. One of my favorite elements of a Drag Race lip sync is when they cut to a girl and you see everything she has on. They cut to the other girl and then they cut back and the first girl has something missing. And Dax's giant white flower on her head disappeared. It doesn't exist anymore. We never saw it again. It's like, where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Con I Joe. It disappeared. I don't know. It's one of my favorite things. I love when an earring goes missing. Sharon Needles' tentacle fingers just fall off. I love that shit. That's one of my favorite elements of a Drag Race lip sync. Overall, it was just a boring lip sync. They didn't know how to do with the song. They didn't know how to perform it. And even Layla's taking off the dress, it was unmotivated. There is no reason to take it off. It It wasn't on beat to a song. It wasn't on a cue of the song. There was nothing, there was no reason for it. It didn't reveal anything. There was no motivation. At least when Vivian, which, you know, I'll make fun of that moment for All High Heaven. When Vivian took off her jacket, at least it was onto a fucking beat of the song. It was like, it made sense to take it off there. That's why it's the highlight of that lip sync. But when it comes to fucking Layla taking off her dress, it just doesn't make any fucking sense in the context of that lip sync. So I guess my two answers are Vivian and Dax, which I'm fine with, but I'm so far more happy that they got eliminated. Because even though I think both Layla and Dax would have done pretty well in the continuing of the competition, I just prefer that outcome. They both did bad. They both go home. I'm okay with that. In fact, I feel like it should have happened more. Because there are some lip syncs I'm like, that is not fucking good. But what can I say? My name is Josh Rivers. Thank you so much for watching. Click whatever thumb button relates to whatever you're feeling right now. Leave a comment below on your feelings on this topic. And leave me other topics to talk about in the future, Drag Race related or not. You can tweet at me at PixelPixelBoom, and also I have a Discord. I don't think I've talked about this before, but join the Discord. We have fun. We chat about stuff. We chat about boys. We can exchange recipes. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time, and remember to have fun. Bye, guys.